Okay, let's talk about the solution of this paper. For question number 1, you need to simplify this expression and express your answer with positive indices. So the first step you should do is, okay, h cubed k to the power negative 9 over hk to the power 8 to the power negative 2. That is, it can be simplified as h cubed k to the power negative 9, and you need to multiply this negative 2 inside the bracket. So h to the power negative 2, k to the power negative 16. Okay, and the next step you should do is, when you are doing the division of the algebraic expressions, so you can see there are same bases, so you can perform the subtraction of the index. So here there will be h to the power 3 divided by h to the power negative 2, it gives you h to the power 5. And how does it 5 comes out? That is 3 minus negative 2. Okay. Next, for the k to the power negative 9 over k to the power negative 6, again, when you are doing the division, then the index will perform subtraction. So that will be k to the power positive 7. How do we get this 7? Because this is negative 9 minus negative 16. So it seems nothing's left in the denominator. We will have 1 here. Okay, so final answer, we will not need to write this 1 in the denominator. We just write down h to the power 5, k to the power 7. And this is your final answer. And that's the end of question number 1. And go to question number 2. Okay, for question number 2, make A the subject of the formula. So what you can do is write down the equation first. As you can see that you want A be the subject, so you move all terms with A on left hand side and all terms without A to the right hand side. So we will do in this way. AX plus B will equals to CA minus CB. And next, there's a term CA, so move to an other side. So AX minus CA equals to, okay, negative CB minus B. And next, you can see that we can take our common factor A, that X bracket X minus C equals to negative CB minus B. So final answer, you move this term X minus C to the denominator to negative CB minus B over X minus C. But that's not the end of the answer, because in the numerator you can see you can take out the common factor negative B. So A equals to negative B bracket C plus 1. In here, remember there's a hidden 1, okay? So there's the expressions, but it's still not the final answer. You need to make it as least negative sign as possible, okay? We don't want so many negative signs. So we'll move this negative sign to the denominator. And here, that's the trick. Negative bracket X minus C actually can be written as C minus X. Okay? Therefore, the final answer will be B bracket C plus 1 and then C minus X. Of course, there's no need to write down the bracket here in the denominator. So that's one of the methods to make A be the subject. And you will discover that if you insist to make A on the left hand side, it will make you a lot of trouble. So that's another way. If you do not insist, make A on the left hand side of the equation, and you can try to make A to the right hand side of the equation at the beginning, the expressions will be much more simple. So B plus BC will equal to CA minus AX. Okay? Here, take out common factor B. So 1 plus C equals, again, here, right hand side, take out common factor A bracket C minus X. So you can divide C minus X to another side, become B bracket 1 plus C over C minus X equals A. So you will find that the expressions will be much more easier. Final answer, A equals B bracket 1 plus C over c minus a. So that's the end of question number 2. And let's move to question number 3. In question number 3, you need to factorize these two expressions. So part A are quite straightforward. That is 3m squared minus 5mn plus 2n squared. And some of you may think, okay, let's use the formula in the calculator. Input 3, negative 5, 2, okay, something like this. Input 3, negative 5, 2. The first one is 1. And the second one you get is 2 over 3. Okay, so how do you get the answer? To write down the factor, you will do in this way. You assume m equals 1n or m equals 2 over 3 times n. Okay, and you need to do is make the right hand side become 0. So m minus n equals 0. And next here, you need to multiply 3 here to make it no fraction. So the final expression will be 3m minus 2n equal to 0. And this is your factor. So the answer, m minus n multiplied with 3m minus 2n. Okay, that's the answer. Some of you forgot to write down n. Just write down m minus 1 bracket 3m minus 2. That's not correct. You need to pay attention. Here, there are 2 variables. And move to part B. 3k squared m minus 2k squared n minus 3m squared plus 5mn minus 2n squared. Okay, 5 terms here. As you can see, the first 2 terms, you can take out common factor k squared. So 3m minus 2n. And for the last 3 terms, you will see that this is almost the same as a, but the sign are reversed. So take out the negative sign, and that's become 3m squared minus 5mn plus 2n squared. So you can, using the result of a, just copy the answer from a. So that is m minus n, 3m minus 2n. And now you observe that these 2 are the same. So just write it down once on the left hand side at the front. And inside the square bracket, there will be first term left k squared. The second one is left minus bracket m minus n. So you need to multiply this negative 1 inside the bracket. So the final answer you will get is 3m minus 2n bracket k squared minus m plus n. So that's finished question number 3. For question number 4, solve the inequality, this one. And B, you need to find the number of integers satisfy both inequalities. And okay, that means you need to satisfy the first one and the second one at the same time. So A, 7 bracket x minus 1 plus 26 over 4 less than or equal to 2 bracket 3x minus 4. Okay, quite straightforward actually. You multiply this number 4 to another side. 4 times 2 is 8. So 7 bracket x minus 1 plus 26 less than or equal to 8 bracket 3x minus 4. Alright. And next one, that is 3x minus 7 plus 26 less than or equal to 24x minus 32. So move this 7 to another side. 24x minus 7x, then you will get that is 70x here. And other side, negative 7 plus 26 and then plus 32. That is 51. So both sides divided by 17, then you will get that is 3 less than or equal to x. But you want x on the left hand side now, so you need to reverse the order, okay, of the inequality sign, x greater than or equals to 3. So that's the end of part A. And part B, you need to find the number of integers satisfy both of the equations. So for the second inequality, for the second inequality, 72 minus 8x greater than or equal to 0. So negative 8x greater than or equal to negative 72. So now, when both sides divided by negative 8, you need to reverse the order of the inequality sign. And here, negative 72 divided by negative 8, you get positive 9. Alright? So, that means you need to satisfy both inequalities, x greater than or equal to 3 and x less than or equal to 9. So that means you need to draw the rough work and represent the solution graphically. 3, 9. First one, x is greater than or equal to 3. We use the solid circle representing 3 is included. And second, x is less than or equal to 9. So we use the solid circle here. Point to left hand side. And see the keywords and. That means you need to take the overlap region. Okay? Therefore, the region would be here. X lie between 3 to 9, including 3, 9, these two numbers. So therefore, you need to count how many integers are there between 3 to 9, starting from 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Therefore, there are in total 7 integers. Okay? And that's the end of question number 4. Let's move to question number 5. The price of 9 pears and 8 oranges is $77, while the price of 10 pears and 11 oranges is $94. Find the price of an orange. Okay, that's quite straightforward question. You let the price of a single pear be x, and the price of a single orange will be y. So 9x plus 8y equals 777. And similarly, the price of 10 pears and 11 orange is 94. So 10x plus 11y, that is 94. Alright, but in here, before you use x and y, you need to assign the variable clearly. Okay, define a variable very clearly. Let x and y be the price of a pear and an orange respectively. Okay, so you assign the variable clearly, and what you need to do is solve these two equations. So for the first equation, you will see that the coefficient of x and y are 9 and 8 respectively. And for the second equation, the coefficient of x and y are 10 and 11 respectively. So unluckily, you can find anything multiples or similar, okay, of these 4 coefficients. So it's just up to you. You can use either substitution or method of elimination. Okay, for me, I rather use elimination here. So for 1 multiplied 10, equation 1 multiplied 10, that becomes 90x plus 80y equals 770, because it's equation 3. And for the equation 2, I multiply with 9. So 90x plus 99y, that will equals to 94 times 9, that is 846. That's called equation 4. And hence, I will do the subtraction of equation 4 from equation 3. So you will find that 90x will be cancelled. 99y minus 80y, it will become 11y. And on the other side, 846 minus 770, they will equal to 76. And hence, you will find the value of y that is equal to, oh, sorry, I made a mistake here, 99 minus 80, it should be 19, sorry, not 11. So 76 divided by 19, that would be 4, okay? And that's the price of an orange. No need to find x. The price of an orange is $4. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of question number 5. Okay, here there's 19. Okay, sorry. So let's move to question number 6. The cost of a book is 125. So it gives you the original value. When we consider the CMS model, then we already know the cost price is 125. Now the book is sold and the percentage profit is 20%. That means the cost price multiplied to 1.2, that is the selling price. So part A will be very straightforward. Selling price, that is 125 times 1.2, then you will get the answer 150. So finish part A. Very straightforward. And B, if the book is sold at a discount of 25% on its mark price. So find the mark price of the book. Suppose M is sold at the 25% of discount. That means this one multiplied to 0.75 will equal to selling price. Okay, so we can let M be the mark price. And then M times 0.75 equals to 150 as you calculated before. So you can get M. 150 divided by 0.75, 200. Okay, therefore, write down the final statement. The market price is 200. Okay, so that's the end of question number 6. And go to question number 7. There's the problem about more about polynomial. So let fx be this cubic polynomial and k is a constant. When fx is divided by this one, we call it as a quadratic expression because there's degree 2. Okay, so when the divisor is a quadratic expression, you cannot apply remainder theorem. I repeat, if the divisor is a quadratic expression, you cannot apply remainder theorem. Okay, so go back to the question. When fx is divided by x squared minus 1, the remainder is 6 minus 6x. Part A, you need to find the value of k. Part B, you need to prove that 2x minus 1 is a factor of this function fx. So that's the case. Suppose if I write it in the form of long division, when fx divided by x squared minus 1, the numerator will have something we call as a quotient. And after the long calculation, the remainder is 6 minus 6x. That's the case. So, but the point is, how do we convert, how do we change in the form of the equation? Let's use some simple example. Suppose a number 7 divided by 2. So you will know the quotient is 3 and the remainder is 1, right? And how do you write it back in the form of the equation horizontally? So 7 equals to 2 times 3 plus 1. Okay, so the expression is something like this. 7 equals to 2 times 3 plus 1. Okay, so here you are doing the same thing. You are doing the same thing in handling polynomial. You are doing the same thing in handling the polynomial. Okay, so A, actually, the fx can be written as a x squared minus 1 times a quotient qx plus the remainder 6 minus 6x actually. Okay, but the point is, what is the quotient looks like? Look at the leading coefficient, that is 2x cubed, and when it's divided by x squared, the leading coefficient will be left 2x cubed divided by x squared, so that's 2x. Okay, the first term of the quotient you can write down, 2x cubed divided by x squared. Alright? But how about the next one? The next one you would not know, so you really need to let the unknown. Let's say h, I don't know. Do not use k because k is occupied. So k is a constant and h also is another constant. Now you write down this one, 2x cubed plus kx squared minus 8x plus k would equals to x squared minus 1 to x plus h plus 6 minus 6x. Do the expansion, remove the bracket. Okay, 2x cubed plus kx squared minus 8x plus k will equals to 2x cubed plus hx squared minus 2x and then minus h plus 6 minus 6x. So group the like terms together, 2x cubed plus kx squared minus 8x plus k will equals to 2x cubed plus, here that will be hx squared, and then here minus 8x plus bracket 6 minus h. So you can compare the coefficient here because you can treat it as the identity. This equation is true for all values of x, so you can treat it as a identity. And therefore, you compare the coefficient of x squared and compare the constant term. So you can get is k equals h. Also, k equals 6 minus h. So you can solve the equation. H will equal to 6 minus h and h equals 3. Hence, k also equals 3. And part B, you need to prove that 2x minus 1 is a factor of fx. So write down fx first. You substitute k equals 3 inside the expressions. And what you need to check? You need to check whether 2x minus 1 is a factor. So first method, use long division. Okay. Second method, you can check f bracket 1 over 2 and see whether it is equal to 0. So let's see how that's done. Substitute x equals 1 over 2 inside the bracket. So that is 2 times 1 over 8 plus 3 times 1 over 4 minus 4 plus 3, and then you will get here is 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4 minus 1, so that is 0. You find that f1 over 2, that is 0. That means when fx is divided by 2x minus 1, there's a quotient something like here, and the remainder is 0. Okay, the remainder is 0. Therefore 2x minus 1 is a factor of fx. So that's the end of question number 7. Let's move to question number 8. In triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of AB and DC equals DA. So okay, let's draw the figure. Something like this. Okay, AB, C, D is the midpoint of AB, and also DC equals DA. Okay, something like this. Part A, find angle ACB. So let's see, how do we do this? Okay, part A. Suppose I let this one be small angle A, and other one will be small angle B. Alright, so let angle CAD be small letter A, angle CBD with small letter B, and you can see that this is also small letter A, right? So angle ACD equals A also. Base angle isosceles triangle, alright? And this one also B2, angle DCB equals small letter B also, because there's a base angle isosceles triangle. Now in the big triangle ABC, small letter A plus the big angle A plus B plus angle B equals 180 degree. So you can find that 2A plus 2B equals 180 degree. And finally, A plus B, that is 90 degree. So angle ACB is A plus B. Angle ACB will be 90 degree. And that's finished part A. And go to part B. G is the circumcircle of triangle ABC. What does that mean, circumcircle? That means a circle pass through these 3 points. Okay, we prove that this is a right angle, A, B, C, D. Okay, a circle pass through these 3 points, something like this. Okay, and the area of this circle G is 400 pi. AC is 24. Find the length of BC. As you can see that in this red circle G, angle ACB is equal to 90 degrees. So in part B, you can directly claim AB is the diameter of circle G, actually, based on the converse of angle in semicircle. Hence, 400 pi would equals to AD. Actually, that's half of the diameter square times pi, right? Because AB is the diameter and D is the midpoint of AB, then D would be the center. Actually D is the center, and DA would be the radius of the circle. So AD squared, that is 400, and you can find it easily. AD, that is 20 or negative 20. Reject the negative number, of course. So write down 20 here, 20 here, and you can find BC directly. BC, that is square root of 40 square minus 24 square, okay? Because you are using the Pythagoras theorem to find the length of BC. And final answer, BC is 32. So that's the end of question number 8. And move to question number 9. So in this stem and leaf diagram, the mean age of the distribution is 55 and the median age of the distribution is 52. So find the value of A, B, and C. Look at these questions. First of all, you need to count the number of data here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, there are in total 20 data. The position of median, it would be lie between 10th and 11th over 2. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11 here. And you can find B first actually. 50 plus B, there's a 10th data, plus 52 over 2. That is 52 median again. Therefore, B, of course, 2. That's not so difficult to find out. And the mean age of the distribution is 55. Oh, that means you need to add up all these 20 numbers. So 40 plus 42 plus, how about this one? Not 4A, but 40 plus A, okay, plus blah blah blah, goes on. Add up all these numbers. The last 3 will be 69, and the last 2 will be plus 70 plus C, okay, and then plus 79. All these numbers over 20 would equal to 55, okay. Then what you need to do is you really need to add up all these numbers. But how to add them efficiently? You can do in this way. First of all, there are 7 numbers here, okay, in 40. So 7 times 40 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 9. And you can add A, right? So finish the sum of 40 plus, of course you can plus 51 plus 51 plus 50, okay. Some of you, if you plug in this way, many of you will forget to plug 50, okay, because they see B, then they did not plug 50, okay, so be careful. Plus 52 plus 53 plus 57 plus 59, and then plus 63 plus 65 plus 68 plus 69, and then plus 70 here again, plus 79. The sum of all numbers in the numerator, that would be 1084 plus A plus C, and then equals to 20 times double 5. Okay, 1100. So take the subtraction. A plus C should equals to 16. Oh, something wrong. Okay, maybe I need to check the work again. Okay, it should be 1817. Sorry. Okay. So after doing the subtraction, 1100 minus 1087, you will get A plus C equals to 13. Okay, so let's see whether it is possible. Okay, sorry, my mistake again here. It should be 1089, okay, equals to plus A plus C equals to 1100. Sorry, okay, my bad. And after you get this, you will find that A plus C equals 11. So let's see whether it is possible. When A, the minimum value is 2, because in this range, A cannot be less than 2 or greater than 3. So A is either 2 or 3. When A equals 2, then C will equals 9. Okay, it's possible because C should be less than 9. When A is 3, then C is 8. It's also possible. Therefore, the final answer, A equals 2, C equals 9, that's the first solution. And second solution, A equals 3, C will equals 8. That's the second solution, okay? So go back to question one more time, okay? If you want to find the median, then you need to take the 10th theta and the 11th theta, okay? So 50 plus B plus 52 over 2. That is 52 from the question. You get B equals 2. And you want to find the mean age, so add all these numbers up, divided by 20, that is 55. And you find that this will be 1089, okay? Plus A plus C will equal to 1100. So we find the relationship here, A plus C equals 11. They should be an integer and within this range, so you can eliminate all impossible answer and write down the all feasible solutions answer. In this one should be or, okay? Either this set or another set. Okay, so that's the end of question number 9, and that's the end of